It's on? Yes, it is. I'm just too short. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today for a community briefing. Today we'll have a community update from Mayor Sarah Karen. We'll hear from Chris Shilkin with the Watertown Development Company and Tim Sheehan with the Watertown Chamber of Commerce. Up first, Mayor Karen.
Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, May 14, 2020. In the state of South Dakota, we now have 3,792 cases of COVID and 43 deaths. Cottington County has no new cases. We have 16 total cases and 15 of them are recovered. I'm feeling very optimistic about how we have responded to the COVID situation regionally and how we will go forward. What we are doing to prevent the spread of disease is working. We have a new normal, and we're ready to respond to whatever comes our way. And this is thanks to a dedicated and creative unified command team and a wonderful network of caring citizens. As I've said before, we're in this for the foreseeable future, so please try to get comfortable with it. Look out for your vulnerable neighbors, family, and friends. Be mindful of appropriate social distances. And be respectful of others around you by staying home if you're sick, washing your hands frequently, and helping to keep shared areas disinfected. It's a simple formula for success and just basically common sense and personal responsibility. So we know how to do that, and we're doing a good job, so thank you, everybody. And now I'll invite Chris Shilkin up.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. Pleasure to be here. I'd like to provide a quick update on the Disaster Revolving Loan Fund that we partnered with community organizations and other private individuals to raise $555,000 to provide zero-interest loans to businesses here in Watertown. To date, we have approved over 60 loans for right around $380,000. And just as of yesterday, we voted as a board to now allow nonprofits to apply and also increased our loan limits to the for-profit business. All the changes that we made, including the loan limit increase and also the loans available to nonprofit organizations, you can find on our website at watertownworks.com/relief. And all our contact information is on there, as well as an application you can download and fill out for approval. We'll be available for questions here after this. And now I would like to introduce Tim Sheehan, CEO and President of the Chamber.
Very good. Well, thanks, Chris. Like I said, my name is Tim Sheehan with the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce, and it's for me, it's time to think about summer. Planning of safe, fun events has been on our minds since the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which most of you can remember was March 14th. The Unified Command Team was briefed about our intentions and gave us the nod to proceed with a full Thursday Night Live summer schedule. Yes, Thursday Night Live schedule will kick off June 4th, and our 5th annual Wine and Beer Walk is scheduled for June 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Eclipse will take the stage again this year from 6 to 9 p.m. thanks to Schoenbeck Law and Vast Broadband for sponsoring Eclipse for that night. We will encourage social distancing by asking our 20 Wine Walk businesses to have someone attending the door and monitoring the capacity in their store. We are recommending each store do their part to maintain a clean and safe environment for you, which we've seen since the businesses were allowed to reopen a few weeks ago. Samples will be provided in disposable serving glasses with no contact, courtesy of one of our newest chamber members, Maxwell Food Equipment, located in downtown Watertown, and also will be one of the new stops. We will block off Kemp from Broadway all the way down to 2nd Street East to where the Showmobile will be to encourage even more social distancing. This year, inflatables will not be provided to the summer for obvious reasons. Now, I would like everyone to keep in mind, we're able to provide these events to you because of such a great job the residents of Watertown and the businesses in Watertown are doing to keep our positive COVID cases numbers low. These events are a privilege right now and can be stripped away at any time if we see our numbers increasing. So I hope to be back next week with even more exciting news about our summer plans. And also, tickets to the Wine Walk are available. We'd like to have you go online, watertownsd.com, to purchase those online to avoid even more contacts. But I'll be available for questions and answering your questions as well. Chris, the mayor, anybody else? Very good.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Rehorst, one of the public information officers with the Watertown Area Task Force. I have a couple updates here before we turn it over to questions from the media. First, I spoke with an individual from the Watertown Area Landfill the other day and just provide some more updates on that. The household hazardous waste event that's normally taking place at the water treatment facility, that is still postponed. They haven't canceled it or rescheduled it, but it is postponed. That's the event where you can drop off car batteries and aerosols and paint and things of that nature. That's postponed. Also, the spring cleanup, where people put items on the curb, large items to be picked up, that event is postponed as well. There hasn't been any cancellations on those, so they are postponed. In the event you've thought it's coming up and you should go put some items out on the curb, we are asking everyone to take those items off the curb boulevard area and put it back on your property till we get a date scheduled for that. With that, the 4th Avenue yard waste site is closed. However, though, the landfill is open and they do have free dumping for all Watertown residents. All you need to do is have a current utility bill with garbage service on it, and you can dump for free there. You can drop off garbage, yard waste, appliances, anything like that. Just have that bill with you. And they're seeing a lot of increased traffic down there, so that's a good thing. People are taking it upon themselves to do that spring cleaning and drop it off themselves. So they are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's the Watertown Area Landfill there. The food distribution is going to be taking place, shifting gears here. Food distribution is going to be taking place here in about 20 minutes at the Boys and Girls Club of Watertown. Again, for that, you can line up starting on Highway 81 and Arrow Avenue. You're going to go east on Arrow Avenue to 9th Street, and then someone will direct you north to the Boys and Girls Club of Watertown, where they'll get you there. There's no access from 3rd Avenue on that, and it'll start at 4. Please do not line up before 4 p.m. for that, and it'll go as long as supplies last there. I have a couple other things here to note. We just got an update today that the Watertown Area Community Foundation has awarded the Salvation Army of Watertown a $3,000 grant to provide relief to individuals who live in Coddington County and Watertown and cannot they don't have access to cloth masks. So that award is going to help provide
The meeting
masks,
has been locked.
provide masks to those people that are not able to attain them. And that is a collaborative effort between the following partners: the Watertown Area Community Foundation, Pivotal Health, Silver Lake Hutterite Colony, Coddington County Emergency Management, COVID-19 Operational Unit, and the Salvation Army. So if you're a person that does not have access to a cloth mask and you're maybe an at-risk person, you really need one of those, they're going to be made available at the Watertown Salvation Army starting tomorrow, Friday, May 15th at 9 a.m. at the Salvation Army. And then after that, they'll be at the Watertown Salvation Army Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're unsure what the response is going to be, so we encourage people to maybe call ahead and see what the supplies are looking like there. But this grant from the Watertown Area Community Foundation, along with the Help Salvation Army and all those partners, is going to hopefully get a lot of masks out to the public and people that are in critical need of those. So, next up is a while back I had talked about the Spring Self-Care Challenge, and we posted a sheet on our Facebook page. And with everything going on, we kind of get wrapped up in the day-to-day things going on. We need to just press the pause button, take a break, get out there and do something to kind of set your mind free from everything going on. And I just checked on something here, and the Watertown Dash program, which was part of the Watertown Police Department, they're going to host a Run from COVID-19 5K. It's a virtual 5K, so it's not an organized event where everyone's going to be there, but it's a virtual 5K. And what we'll do is sometime between June 19th and June 21st, you go out there, you log in your 5K, you send us your time, and they're going to send out medals and log the official times on the website and Facebook pages. If that's something you're interested in doing, you want to go walk or run inside on a treadmill, or you want to go outside, enjoy the nice weather during that weekend, you can go on to our Watertown SD Police Department Facebook page or our Watertown Dash Facebook page, and you can register for that. If you want a t-shirt, you'll need to register by next Friday. That's May 22nd. Register by next Friday. It's $20 if you're over 13, and under 13 it's $5. The cool part about this is we've had the Boys and Girls Club of Watertown in here a couple different times speaking on the initiatives they're working on, and all the proceeds from this virtual 5K they're going to go to the Boys and Girls Club of Watertown. So again, if you've ran out of things to do, to press that pause button and go out there and do something, we encourage you to register for this virtual 5K and get out there and do that and take a break from everything going on. The last thing I have, and then I promise I'm done here, is we got some more great information here. We're going to honor our 2020 Watertown High School graduates with a parade, and this is next week. So mark your calendars, get out there. It's going to be next Wednesday, May 20th, and it's going to, at 7 p.m., all of the high school graduates, they're going to start getting lined up at the high school, and it's going to be one car per family. And then at 7:30 p.m., the parade is going to kick off, and they're going to do the same route that they do for the homecoming parade. And so what we want everybody to do is get out there, of course, social distance, make sure you got proper distancing between everyone there, but we want you to line the parade route, much like we do for the homecoming parade, except a little bit more spread out. There's not going to be people throwing anything from any of the vehicles, but come out there, support your Watertown High School graduates this year. The parade route, they'll leave the high school, they're going to go west on Arrow Avenue to 6th Street East, they're going to go south to Kemp Avenue, and then they're going to take Kemp Avenue all the way west from 6th Street to 2nd Street West. They'll go south to 2nd Avenue. They'll kind of go back on 2nd Avenue all the way east to Maple. They'll turn south right there by Jenkins where the parade will end. So come out there next Wednesday, 7:30, that's going to kick off. Come and support your Watertown graduates and just show them how proud you are of them, all the hard work they've had to do in this distance learning. I know there's a lot of parents out there that are glad this is going to be all over. They don't have to work with the homework anymore, but it's a lot of work for parents, teachers, students, so come on out there next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. for the parade. And that ends my announcements for the day. If there are any questions from the media, we'll turn them over to you right now. All right, there's no questions. We will go ahead and end the briefing. Thanks for joining us. We'll see everyone again next Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. right here, and head on out there and enjoy the night.